What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report from Separatists Studios. I'm joined by Alex, as usual, and we're doing something a little bit different here today. It was suggested, I can't remember if it was one of the patrons or if it was a comment on the channel, but it was suggested we kind of do more of a core box style thing because, you know, Christmas is around the corner. People might be receiving the core box as a gift. So I asked Alex, he was down for it, and so that's what we're doing. So the premise of this game is you got the box, maybe you got the high ground terrain pack. We added that in because we wanted some more terrain on the board, otherwise it was very sparse. And yeah, you want to play a game, so that's what we're up to. So I don't think we've actually had the core teams on it since the very first battle report.
Yeah.
So here we go. So that is what we're going to do here. Now, of course, if you like this content, get that algorithm going. Like, comment, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Takes a second to do. We appreciate it greatly. Or alternatively, you can go to patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios. $2 a month. Keeps the lights on. Keeps content current. Keeps content fresh. And allows me to keep doing this. And I can't thank you patrons enough for that support. Or you can also go to iwargame.net and purchase one of these great pre-marked battle maps that we use in almost all of our videos here with 10% off using code AegisBrand when they're in stock. Anyway, let's get going. All right, so Alex, there's not really much to say because it's a core box here.
Yeah, we got Anakin with Rex in the 501st. We got Ahsoka with Bo-Katan and the Clan Kreese Mandos. We're going to have a good Republic time, hit you with some lightsabers, shoot you with some guns.
All right, I love it. I also love the Ahsoka model.
It's a really good model.
I love it. She was fun to paint. And to battle the Republic forces, we have Lord Maul and Asajj Ventress with the Super Commandos, Gar Saxon, B1s, and Kalani. So again, not really much to say here. These guys are straight out of the box, so we're going to try and do justice to both of them. And of course, if it's right out of the box, we have shifting priorities as our mission. So we got all the objectives set up here. I think this one's actually... Oh, yeah, that one was off.
Now we're set up.
Now we're set up there. So we have it all set up. We actually got a roll priority.
Oh, yes,
normally
that's important.
Normally we don't show this on camera, but we're going to do it this week. So I got 1 crit, 2 strikes.
I got 1 crit, 2 strikes.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you got an expertise.
I think I beat you on expertise.
Yeah, I think you beat me on expertise.
Let's go.
And then, of course, we're going to look in the rule book and be like, no, that's not how this works. We don't care about expertise, but we're going to treat it that way. So we're going to top deck that. We're going to have it face you because you won priority.
We're going to locate the asset.
Yeah, and that is going to be our first struggle. So we're going to very quickly note that the correct order to do things is you actually roll for priority, then you deploy, then you reveal what the struggle is. We kind of got ahead of ourselves because with shifting priority, there's a generally accepted way that you usually deploy to try and get as many of the potential first objectives as you can. So just going to make that note in there. Because we're gonna try and double this as a pseudo learning game.
Yeah.
So we have everyone deployed. The primary is right on the range 2 line with the secondaries and supports range 1 away from them, and everyone is ready to go. Starting off the activations, Anakin.
We're going to learn about how to deploy a unit. Or
reserve a unit. Yeah.
Sorry. Get him out of the way, keep him in reserve, and get my other primary.
Ooh, oof. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate right there. Yeah, because when you reserve, you gotta play the next one.
Gotta go with the next one.
All right, so Ahsoka, you're flipping her over to her defensive side?
Yep. She's going to take a move action and then pay a force for force speed. Head her right on over to this ingress point here.
Yep.
Which she's going to go up onto this point here.
Give her an extra little bit of range.
For her second action, she's just going to hunker down, try and make sure she doesn't die to shooting.
Oh, that's okay. I got all my punchy stuff on this side, so we're good. We're good.
Fine.
So there we go. And after the first turn, the first player does not score, but they do take control of any objectives that they would be contesting or controlling. So there we go. Moving back over to the Separatists, and we got the B1 battle droids, which, yeah, you know what? I don't really care about them. So yeah, I'm actually gonna place them in reserve. which means they are going to go onto the bottom of the deck because, well, I guess I'm in charge now.
Wow, that's cheats.
Hey, perfect!
Oh, no.
And we got Kalani up next. So Kalani's going to trigger Roger. We're going to move these droids up. And are they within? No, they're just down. I thought they probably were, but yeah. So this guy is going to go up. And I guess we'll hit this ingress point. Because when you end a move within one of an ingress point, you get to do that. And we got Kalani. So we are going to move Kalani, and we're just going to advance up to this ingress point, in which he's going to get up here. And that should put him within 5 of Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a pot shot. Now, because Ahsoka is on terrain and has a hunger, she's going to be adding a die for defense for the hunger and a die for defense for the cover from Kalani here.
Which brings her to 9.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So I got 7 dice. Not rolling so hot there.
Don't worry, I didn't get a single success.
Wow. At the very least, you're going to be able to deflect into me.
I'm going to do a lot on that expertise, though.
Yeah, you're blocking 2, and a crit's going to go to a strike, and wow.
I get to, yeah.
My 3 expertise, though, is going to be a crit and 2 strikes.
Okay. So, crit.
I do have 5 here.
Yeah.
And you're going to get rid of 2.
Yep.
And then you're going to
crit's become a strike, but it still goes through.
Yeah, so I'm still getting 3 through here.
And I'm going to get a jump and a recover.
Yeah, so I got to resolve my stuff first here. So my 3 successes are going to result in 4 points of damage, a shove, which unfortunately, because you're backstopped against that console, not going to do anything. Then I'm going to get a free tactical network ability, which I'll be able to resolve. So I'm actually going to... You've taken 4 out of 9, eh?
Yes. So your tactical network goes after or before my expertise.
I have to resolve all my stuff first, then you resolve your stuff, yeah.
So I still have a jump and a recover after this.
So this changes my plans a little bit. We're just going to use the tactical network to get him right up to there, because if I get some good successes here, I will potentially be able to do some cool stuff here. And now, let's see here. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to go up a little bit further.
Okie dokie.
Because I want the extra... Oh, no, because it's got to be Kalani that's also within range of it there. Yeah, so we'll just take a shot, a 5-dice shot. 4 dice coming in. Not awful. Wow.
Cocked or not?
I'd call that cocked, yeah.
Okay.
That's another lot of... Wow, your dice are not doing any favors today. Now, the good news for you, though, is I think you're blocking everything.
Yeah, my expertise is...
Yeah, you're blocking everything.
2 blocks and a jump?
Yeah. So okay. So now that we're done all this, I didn't get anything I wanted there, and I put myself out of position. Go me.
Yep.
We now resolve Ahsoka stuff here.
So she's gonna recover one of the damage off of her, and then we're gonna check something. She's gonna jump twice.
Yes. This was dumb of me, actually. I've given you.
Yeah. She's just gonna jump up to this.
I got her.
Oh, thank you. Up to that back point there and take that from you.
Yep. That was dumb of me. I gave you 2 jumps there. So, there we go.
I also get to deflect. Do I get to deflect both shots or just the one?
So it's after the attack is resolved, so you can only do it once per turn. So
we'll be doing it into Kalani.
Into Kalani. So Kalani will take 2 points of damage there. And that is going to be the end of my thing. I will flip this point, and sadly, I'm only scoring 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Back over to the Republic.
We have Bo-Katan?
Yeah.
I actually really like drawing her right now.
Yeah, Bo-Katan's an awesome pull for you at the moment. All right, Bo-Katan, always a fun time.
Yep, she's going to start by getting an allied Mandalorian to head on up.
Yes, sir.
Then she herself is going to be taking a nice little move action, which, because she's ending this move action next to an allied Mandalorian...
Within 2 of
an allied Mandalorian.
She gets a free focus as a result.
Yes, and...
Which in turn triggers...
Which triggers Mandalore will survive. She gets to recover twice, neat, but also gets to dash.
Yep.
So she's going to... hit this ingress point and go say hi to a certain Kalani.
Yes, sir. Its focus has given you an extra attack dice, so you have 8.
8
to my 4. Okay, that's much better than your defense rolls so far. Although your defense rolls
were rolling a lot of fails.
And that's actually not bad for me. I'll block 3.
Okay, so 2 will go through.
Yep.
Which is, unfortunately, I wanted 1 more to go through so I could get that shove. But I will live with doing 3 damage and pinning you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kalani is where Kalani exists now. He doesn't really do a whole lot. But Kalani has now taken 5 points of damage, which not great for him.
Actually, instead of pinning you, I am going to Still 3 damage. I'm going to get a jump instead.
Okay.
Because if I'm not taking this point, I'd rather go shore up a point I already have. So
That's
she's
fair.
going to pay a force for...
So no pin then.
No pin. She's going to pay a force for forced jump. Get herself right over here.
And now she's also creating a bubble of protection and steadfast within range 3 to, I believe, other Mandalorians.
Yes, other Mandalorians. But she's also only done 1 action. So she's going to hunker.
Didn't you... You moved.
Moved and attacked.
Yeah, you moved
That's
and
correct.
attacked. Yeah. So there
I'm
we go.
very smart.
So there we go. That's Bo-Katan all done.
And I'll score
a whopping 3. Yeah. So very nice for you there. There we go. Back over to the Separatists, and we got the Super Commandos. I'm going to spend a force to reserve them, and instead we're going to get Maul, and that is actually amazingly perfect.
Yes.
All right, so Lord Maul is going to take 2 damage to do There Is No Place to Run, and we are going to yoink Ahsoka.
Oh no!
Right down to there. Now, the other really nice thing about this is that now you're also within engagement range of my Super Commando, so if she tries to run away, and as part of that, you're going to be exposed.
Terrible. I'll also lose my hunker.
Oh, yeah, that's actually very important. I want to make sure Ahsoka goes down, so I'm going to focus as well and add 1 die. Throw 8 dice into an exposed Ahsoka.
Which means she's only blocking 3.
Okay, well, that's not bad for you, actually, because I did not roll a whole lot. Oh, but this is going to be a crit and a damage.
Okay, so 3 going through?
Which means, yeah, so I'm going to get Ahsoka. Yeah, there's no question about that. It's just, do I want to do the strain? I'll add the strain on to you, not that it really matters. No, I'm going to actually do the shove.
Okay.
I'm going to do the shove because my angle here, we're just going to shove Ahsoka back this way, like that. And I'm just going to shove Maul over to here with his follow-up. And Maul is then going to take 1 more point of damage to do a force speed, and he's just going to get himself up here.
Take that point back.
Yes, sir. We're going to take that point back. And because I took somebody down, I'm going to get some momentum for that, and then I'll score 2.
Because it lands on 0.
We're both going to get some momentum for that. Yes, sir. Moving back over. And
we got
Captain Rex.
Alrighty.
Yeah, now Rex is awesome because he can move another Republic character around, which is great. So, do you know what you're up to, or?
I think I might have to think about this. He's got a lot of options.
So what's Rex up to?
He's going to start by getting
get a move on soldier.
To get a move on soldier. Then he's going to take a move action, head right on over towards this ingress point, not quite hit it. So instead, we're going to spend a force to do a defensive maneuvers, hit this ingress point, climb right on up, get a nice cool hunker.
And importantly, you're going to be taking this point at the end of your activation.
I will, but before that, I get to do some cool thing called Shoot Kalani.
You and I have very different ideas of what's cool here.
I love this plan.
All right, so 7 dice into Kalani. Not bad.
3 expertise for me is going to be 2 more crits.
Well, I'll take count 2 of your strikes, and 3 crits are going to go through.
Beautiful. I needed to do how much to him?
5.
Well, what if I did 5 and exposed you?
Yeah, that sounds like something you can do. Yeah, so Kalani's going to take a nap.
Let's go.
And get exposed, which is awful for him, but at least that is Rex's turn done. And the other upside is it means now if Anakin runs forward, that's a secondary that he's not going to be able to take down and score some extra points for.
That is fair, yeah.
So, but, yeah, so there we go. And you're scoring 4.
1,
Oh, no, 3. You're scoring 3.
Yes.
That's how math works.
Scoring 3 and gaining momentum.
Yes, sir. All right, we are going to... Do we pull these guys out? Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to pull the Super Commandos out of reserve and go with them. Okay, so the Super Commando is going to go up here, going to hit this first ingress point right there. And then this Super Commando is going to get up to there and sadly not hit the ingress point, but I'm going to have to jump anyway. I am within 2, though, so I am going to trigger Mandalorians are stronger together, so I'm going to get a free focus. I am then going to spend a force. And I'm going to destroy Maul in the process.
Understandable.
And we're going to put 1 guy right up there. And we're going to put 1 guy right over to there. I think is what we're going to do. And we're going to beat up Lady Bo-Katan.
I like it.
Starting with the guy in the back. 8 dice because of focus and impact 1.
Not bad from...
Yeah, so you're going to block 3, it looks like. My expertise here is actually not all that impressive. It's just going to be a strike and a damage.
Okay,
so a crit and a damage is going to go through. So take 3-2 after protection.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that was... Oof, okay. And we're going to try this again. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on a
Holding
second. Sorry, that's 2 crits and a shove. That's 2 crits and a shove.
Oh,
I was looking at the ranged attack there.
Oh, I see.
So I actually got, 3 through because I rolled a crit and 4. Yeah. So 1 second. Exposed.
Just remember exposed.
So, because I misread that, I got a lot more crits in there than I expected. I do get a shove. That doesn't really matter in this case.
Because she has steadfast?
Yeah, so we're actually going to do 3 damage, a disarm, and an expose to you, which in turn is going to go down to 2 damage because of protection.
Yep.
But the expose is a big deal.
Yes.
Because I got another 8 die attack coming into Bo-Katan here.
It's a really big deal.
That's a really big deal, yeah. And my 3 things are going to be 2 crits and a shove.
So
3 go through.
3 go through again.
3 go through again. And I got that shove again.
Are you hitting me with another expose?
No, actually. This time I'm going to do 4 points of damage, and I'm going to add a strain.
So I take 3?
You're going to take 3, and you're going to get strained. Yeah. Unless a 4th point of damage will kill you, but I don't think it will.
No.
Yeah, so we'll do it that way. And I think we're happy, because now Bo-Katan is strained, so if she tries to do any actions at the moment, she's just going to...
She's going to take a dirt nap.
She's going to take a dirt nap. And because I got more bodies on the point than you...
You take it back.
I take the point back.
Unfair.
And I will score 3. 1, 2, 3.
Momentum.
Momentum for everyone. Republic responding.
With the Shatterpoint.
All right, so it's whoever you want. Who have we decided on?
We're going to be going with Rex, and he's going to start by getting Anakin to start moving again. Really telling him to get a move on Soldier today.
Now, it's also important to note that because Rex is activating, he's going to lose that hunger token.
Yes, but he's going to be spending a force to get it right back.
For the record, though, something you forgot to apply to Anakin. Anakin should have 2 hunkers on him.
Oh, you're right.
Because get a move on Soldier adds a hunker, yeah.
He's absolutely hunkering right now.
Yeah, so he would have 2 on him because of the 2 back-to-back instances. So,
but we're going to defensive maneuvers, get that hunker right back. Then we're going to take a move right over to the ingress point.
Now, the downside is you're going to get engaged with me again.
Well, you're down.
But you're still engaged.
So I can still shoot, which is
You can still shoot, but you're not going to keep the hunker.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Which is the downside. And then, you're going to punish the Super Commandos?
That is the plan, yes.
All right, well, I got 4 lovely dice here. So you're 7. Oh!
Oof. My dice are not happy with me today.
And I'm just going to block 2.
3 expertise is going to be 2 crits, so what are you blocking?
Go through? Yeah, exactly. what am I blocking?
We're going to be going on the...
I forgot that Rex just has an amazing set of pistols.
I think we might be going on the top tree. It's going to be 5 damage and an expose.
Yeah, that's actually teeing me up for quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So that's not too shabby at all.
And then I'll be...
You will flip that point as well?
Flipping this point and scoring 3 again.
Yep. So we're keeping it pretty even on that point. But that is Rex all done. How do we respond? With our own Shatterpoint card.
Back to back.
All right. We're going to go with Maul. And Maul is going to do an advance. He's going to get down to here. And then he's going to do a climb. Just to get right up next to Mr. Rex there.
Yeah, he was using his force advance.
Yeah, he's using his force speed. So he took a point of damage for... Actually, you know what? I am not going to take a point of damage for that one.
Oh, he's spending the force?
I'm going to spend a force on that one because this is not going to give me an extra die. Taking a point of damage is just going to make it easier for you to potentially punch back. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Scratch that. I am going to take the damage for using for force speed. I am also then going to take 2 more damage for there is no place to run.
Yep.
And I'm going to yoink Rex to do 2 points of, or to put an expose on him.
Yeah.
Because there's nowhere I can really shove him or yoink him to. Because I don't ignore myself.
Oh, you don't ignore yourself?
No, I don't ignore myself.
Okay.
This is more to get an extra 2 dice on here. I'm flipping over to Sinister Cunning. Because this also gives me some recovers, depending on how things go here. Because I'm not actually looking to kill Rex here.
Okay.
I just want 1 success for a shove. So, and I will be adding 2 dice to this because of my, sustained by rage. So this is going to be 8 dice into an exposed Rex.
Yep.
All right. Blocking 2. And Maul is apparently just violent.
Yep.
Because that's going to be adding a crit, a strike, and a damage.
Okay.
So I'm just going to get rid of that for one of the blocks, one of that for the blocks.
So only 5 going through plus a damage.
Only 5, which, hey, good news, not my tree.
Oh, wow, well, there we go.
Not my tree, but it is a lot there. All right, so I'm dealing just enough damage to leave Rex on 1.
Which is actually very bad for me.
We are going to shove you...
Right off?
Right off.
Right to there?
Yeah, right to there. And I will follow up. Right to there. And then I got a reposition. So because this is not elevation 2, I'm just going to run
right on over top of it.
Right over top of it, right over to here.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to expose Rex.
Yep.
So he's going to stay exposed.
Terrible.
I'm going to recover twice, so I go down to 4 damage on Maul. And then I get a jump.
Even worse.
So we're just going to jump Maul right up to there.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where Maul is going to...
Yeah.
Where we'll flip this point. I left this point for you, but I mean, Anakin's right there. I didn't want to leave Maul where, all the rest of your team can go in and pick on him there. So that is, I'm happy with that Maul activation. And I will score 3.
Yeah.
The downside is still leaving at 0 there.
Mm-hmm.
So still lots of...
More momentum.
More momentum there, yeah. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I misplayed this. Now, the downside for me is I think I've given you the struggle one way or the other.
Maybe.
I needed to take 2 points here from you in order to do it, and Maul can only ever take 1.
Yeah.
So
we are going to be drawing Anakin out of reserve. He's going to lose those hunkers.
Take that.
He's going to go commit some glorious violence.
Yes, sir. So where's he being violent today?
He's going to start by...
I think you go after the Super Commandos.
Yeah, we're going to hit this ingress point with a move action.
Yes, sir.
Go right over to here.
Oh, good. No focus on Anakin. I might live.
Well, you are exposed.
I still might live.
Yeah, you've seen my dice today.
All right. And just punch the Super Commandos?
Yep, we're punching the Super Commandos.
All right. 1 success is all you need. Oh my. Oh no, you got some.
2 expertise.
So you got it. Yeah.
2 crits. Yeah.
And yeah,
You'll block nothing.
I'll block nothing.
Cool. I get 5 through.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I'm definitely down.
You are definitely down.
I'll be strained. It looks like
You're going to be strained. You're also going to be pinned, and I'm going to shove you.
Yep. No, that all tracks. No reposition for Anakin.
No reposition for poor old Anakin. I am just going to shove you off the cliff, though.
Yep, that tracks. Go ahead. Here. Go ahead. There we go. Down he goes. But I lose that.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I'm pinned instead.
And strained.
And strained. Wait, did you both pin and strain me? Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You did. So Yep, fun times. Do you want to follow up on that one, or do you just want to assert your authority?
I'd rather be on the center point there.
I was going to try and heck and bamboozle you.
Nope. No heck and bamboozles.
Go off the point there.
We are going to flip to his defensive side and take struggle 1.
So you score momentum, you score 3, boom, and that is going to be struggle number 1 for the Republic. All right, next struggle. We're going to flip it like that.
We've been double-crossed.
Yeah, I think I'm choosing this top one right here.
For what reason whatsoever?
Maybe because I'm going to score 2 points right off the hop. I love it. So these all other ones turn off.
Yep.
This one turns on, and this one turns on. And there we go. Going into the next struggle, we start rolling for priority. And the first priority point is going to be this back one here.
Ooh, terrible.
For who?
For me, the winner.
The winner. Wow. Presumptuous.
So far, the winner so far.
Presumptuous. And then we are going to top deck, and we're going to get Gar Saxon. So Gar Saxon's going to activate immediately, do Pride of the Mandalore. We're going to jump with one of the Super Commandos, and they're going to basically fail to do anything there.
Because of the pin.
Yeah, and then we're going to figure out where he's doing. All right. And then what we're going to do is we are going to charge forward like this and check some ranges. So Mandalorians are stronger together, will trigger. So I'm going to focus, get Sharpshooter 2. I'm going to ignore cover, and I'm going to get a hunker after all this. I'm going to take a pot shot into the Clang Trees.
Okay.
So this is going to be 9 dice.
Terrible.
Yeah. Once again, for whom?
For me.
So 9 dice into the Clang Trees here. That's a very good roll.
Speaking of terrible for me.
Oh my. I'll just take my 1 strike out here. And my 2 expertise is going to be a crit and a shove. So I think I full treat.
Yeah, I think you just one-shot him.
I think I did. Wild. All right, so that does full tree. I got a whole bunch of shoves and pushes and all that sort of great stuff. So we're going to start with, we got to jump the result first. So the jump puts Gar Saxon right about there. And then we got some shoves. So shove number 1 is going to push right over there.
And then you're going to follow up.
Oh boy, howdy am I going to follow up. Yeah, sure thing. Going to get over there. And then we got shove. Oh no, now you're pinned.
Now
on top of that. Now we're going to shove you again.
Terrible. Dislike.
So we're just going to shove you right back.
Into the other one?
Into the other one right there. Oh, actually, no. We're going to actually shove you back this way.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And we're going to follow up a little bit more, like so. And then the fun thing is I got to shove on my expertise.
So shove number 3.
Shove number 3. We're just going to shove you back a little bit further. And then I'm going to
follow up onto my back point.
I will have not spent a single force.
Yep.
Gar Saxon has moved across the board.
Terrible. He's also murdered a person in the process.
I've also murdered a person. So now I'm going to get some momentum for that. And then Ahsoka is going to trigger her ability.
Yes. So she is going to be able to do a advance and then recover 3 times. We're going to...
Oh, you're going around that side?
Yeah, we're going to hit that ingress point to try and get a little bit of extra movement from it.
Okay.
And then the recovers don't really do anything right now.
No, unfortunately not. If you were able to like hit Bo-Katan, it would have been really useful.
That would have been great, but yeah.
And then I will take 2 points plus the priority and score 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Great turn by Gar Saxon.
Fantastic turn by Gar Saxon.
Okay. Priority for the Republic is going to be the...
Maul's point.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, this is rough for me.
Maul says, come take it.
They're certainly not
definitely not with them. So, I mean, you could put them back and go for the 5-0 first, because we know they're on the bottom of the deck.
I don't think even the 5-0 first are going to take it.
I mean, I was going to say, can you do 7 points of damage to me with the 5-0 first, but I don't think you can.
Probably not, no. I think I am just going to go with the Clan Kreese Mandos and honestly try and tee up for next struggle. I think this one might just be yours.
It might be. It might be, yeah. So at the very least, your Clan Kreese can come over here and take this point back.
Yeah. So they're going to take a move action, making sure to stay just outside of 2 of Mr. Gar Saxon.
Yep. And you now have 3 people on that point.
Yep.
So it is effectively going to be
thoroughly
yours.
Mine.
Yeah. I was going to say, where's the priority? But we rolled that, yeah.
Yes. And because they end next to each other, Mandalorians are stronger together. We get to focus.
Yeah, I should have a hunger on here as well.
Oh, I hate that. It's terrible.
So, it's only 5 dice.
That's true. I am going to be rolling 8 because of focus and sharpshooter 1.
Okay. So which one's shooting first?
We're going to start with Jetpack 1 first.
Okay. Bring it on. Good roll.
There we go. Where was this when I was defending?
I'll block 4.
1 expertise is 1 block. You block 4.
Yeah, my 1 expertise is 2 blocks.
3 go through. That's going to be a total of 3 damage.
Okay.
2 shoves and an expose.
Yeah, they love their shoves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clan Kreese is really good for that one.
So shove number 1.
And you'll still be within range to shoot me again, correct?
I believe so.
You should be.
Their range is 4. Oh, yeah. Well...
you might only want to shove me once.
Yeah, I think I'm only going to shove you the once.
I mean, I'm exposed now, so, I mean, more shoves are probably very likely to happen.
Yep. So in that case, let's hit you with another 8 die. This time you're exposed.
Yes, I am exposed, yeah. Oh, I see 2 crits, so that's excellent.
2 expertise is only 1...
I don't care about your exposed.
Oh, well.
I'm just going to roll 5 fails.
You're rolling like me over there.
So Gar Saxon's about to take a dirt nap.
Yes, that's 5 going through, which is the whole tree. I'm going to hit you with a pin, an exposed, and 2 shoves. Also dead.
The funny thing is, if I had blocked at least one of those, I would have lived. Yeah.
Well, you are dead now. You are very dead.
I am napping. Gar Saxon is just napping.
Have a nap.
This is a Disney property now. Nobody dies.
I will be following up just to get a little bit more distance and...
Yeah, and you've reapplied that. Was there any other conditions you applied?
Yes, there was also a pin.
Okay, that's a good one to throw on him. And you'll take that point and score 1?
Yep. I will gain 2 momentum, 1 for murder and 1 for not scoring enough.
Yeah, there we go. Priority objective is going to be this one
Maul's
again for Maul.
Point again.
Yeah, that's how this game going to be going. And I know because the B1s are on the bottom, we have Asajj up next. I'm actually going to put her into reserve, and we're going to grab the B1s instead. Okay. So the B1s are going to take a walk all the way over to here. There's no room for me to ingress point up there. And these B1s, I think what we're going to do is we're actually just going to go back to there.
Yep.
With these B1s right here. And the important thing is I want to end within 4. That's a range 3. I want to end within 4. Good.
Which you are.
So, yeah. So that's what the B1s are. So the B1s are now going to unload into Anakin here, and because I'm within, I have another droid within, what is it, range 5? Range 4. Target concentrate all firepower will trigger, and I'll get an extra attack die. So we're going to start with this fella back here.
Yep.
So 8 dice coming in. Not bad. Not great, but
not bad from Anakin either.
Yeah, I don't think his defensive expertise is... it's not bad, actually. It's
not bad at all. What's your expertise doing for you?
Not a whole lot. My 2 expertise is just going to be an extra strike.
Okay. I'm blocking 2 additional ones, and a crit becomes a strike.
Yeah, so you're blocking. So one goes through. One goes through, yeah. So take 1 damage.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, take 1 damage. Nothing really fancy there. And we're going to try it again.
Okay.
And that's just going to be 1 strike again.
Blocking a total of 3. A crit becomes a strike, but good talk.
Yep, 2 go through. So that's going to be 2 and a reposition this time. Okay. There's not really anywhere I want to... I'm just going to reposition like this, just so it's harder to take him down. But the important thing is I'm also going to trigger combat AI protocols. And I can either expose or strain Anakin, and I think I'm going to strain Anakin.
I think that's right, because that means if I choose to deflect those shots, I take damage. And I don't like that.
All right, so that's what we're going to do. And then I'll score 3 points. All right, priority point is going to be your back point.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so you're going to score 2.
Small victories.
So the 501st can safely move off that point and go target someone.
Yes.
Yeah. The 501st capping off.
Yep, they're starting with a move action. We're going to see if we're out on this ingress point, and we are, unfortunately. Yes, so we cannot make that up in a single move. Very sad. Very unfortunate. We'll have to settle for murder instead.
501st murder, yes.
Yeah, that's what they do, right?
As they should.
We're going to spend a force for a defensive maneuvers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do that after the fact.
Should we?
Why don't you see what you do to Maul
You're
first?
Right, yeah. We're going to do it
because then you can react that way. Because what happens if you do actually just dummy Maul, right?
I'm going to check something real quick.
Because I don't think you're within 2 just yet.
I can still shove you off if I miracle get the shove. So yeah, you know what? We are going to shoot you.
Okay. So, well, I got 6 dice for this.
I got 7. That's more than 6.
All right. Bring it on. That's a lot of expertise.
And a lot of fails.
That's going to be a crit.
This is 1 crit.
Do I have any crit mitigation for me? I do not. So that crit goes through.
Become pinned.
Oh, no!
Shot number 2.
Oh,
that's better.
Oh, you're getting 2 crits and 2 strikes.
1 strike.
Yeah. 2 strikes.
2 crits, 2 strikes. Yeah.
And I mean, I'm blocking this. Yeah, I'm blocking the strikes.
So 2 go through. So it's going to be another pin, which is just a damage, and then 2 more damage. It's total of 3.
3 damage. That's not too shabby, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, Maul is hurting. He's at 7 of his 11 damage at this point.
Yeah.
But I will retain the point.
Yep, because I cannot go up to the same elevation. I am still going to be doing that defensive maneuvers. We are just going to spread out ever so slightly. This guy's going to hit this ingress point here.
Yep.
And this guy's going to head back over this away.
Now, quick question. Can you... oh, no, Rex is wounded. Oh, no, Rex isn't wounded.
Rex is not wounded.
Yeah. I'm always first, kid.
Oh, you're right. So that happens before the...
it would happen before the defensive maneuvers. Were you within range 3? I think you were.
I was definitely within range 3, yeah.
Because I think... Where's... Oh...
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So Rex is going to trigger I'm always first, kid.
You are correct.
And take a 5-die pot shot into...
so he may dash and do it. So yeah, we are just going to dash. Over here and do a 5-dice attack into Mr. Maul.
Yeah. There we go. We're remembering about abilities here.
And that bad?
I have no crit mitigation, so your crit goes through.
Okay.
So I think it's 2 damage.
2 more damage, yeah.
Or it's a damage and a shove.
The shove's not going to do anything from this angle.
Yeah, so 2 more damage. So Maul is definitely hurting. He's only got 2 stamina left here.
Yeah.
But he holds on to the point. That's the important thing right there. And you'll score 2.
Yeah, because I had the priority point.
Boom.
And that gives me momentum for not scoring enough.
Yes, sir. In addition, because your 501st ended or got a hunker within range 3, I think it is.
Yes.
Rex got to make a recover action there.
Which just peels the damage off of him.
Very cool. Priority objective is going to be this broken one, so that's actually your back point. So perfect for you. And Asajj is going to come out at this point. So Asajj is just going to do an advance. And then she has Dathomiri and Dexterity, so she can actually jump twice if she wants to. So...
not terrifying at all.
There's 1 jump right there. And I'm going to hold on to the other jump for the moment. Just
fair enough.
So you know what? I'm actually going to jump her right over right over there instead.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna punch Rex.
All right.
Scratch that actually just gonna stick right there. And we're gonna do 8 dice into Mr. Rex here. And
not a bad block for being exposed.
Explosed.
Explosed. Well, he's about to be exposed.
Yeah. Well, a crit and a strike from my expertise here.
Then I'll block 2 strikes and only, what, 5?
5 go through.
That can't be that much damage.
It's not my tree. It's close to it, though.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a whole bunch to you here. So, yeah, that's going to be 4 points of damage, a strain, disarm, and expose onto Rex, plus a free ability. So I got a whole bunch of things to actually do here. So first things first, I'm taking somebody down, so I'm going to trigger Sith Assassin, so I get 3 recovers, which are all going to be recovering Maul there.
Do not heal the man.
Because you're a secondary unit, I also get a jump.
Okay.
So I'm just going to jump up to here.
Terrible.
Like that. And then I got a free force ability, so I'm going to do a free force push. And we are just going to force push your 501st
over to Oblivion.
Over into Oblivion.
Terrible. Dislike that immensely.
Because we don't treat those as impediments there. So the 501st is just going to go into Oblivion. I thought about doing it to Rex, but this was just more fun this way.
No, that's fair.
That's also going to be the struggle.
Yes.
Because I'm going to score 3, plus I got a momentum from taking down Rex.
You score 2? This was the priority.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's right. I didn't have the priority.
No.
So.
I also do have an Ahsoka trigger.
You do have an Ahsoka trigger, yes, sir.
So she's going to dash right on over here.
Now you have to dash towards Asajj.
Which I think this is still towards.
So your towards for Asajj would be like this.
Okay. So if I'm heading this way, I think I can still land right here.
Yep. You're off the base there.
Okay.
So you would have to end like right. Oh no, you wouldn't because you're leaving. Yeah. But if you end down there, no, you're not.
Would I be able to hit the other side of that guy?
Let's take a look. All right. So Ahsoka gets down there, hits the ingress point.
Yep.
Ends right there.
We're gonna try and squeeze out every last millimeter of movement because we get 3 recovers, which is really cool. We're gonna be peeling the strain off of Anakin.
Yep.
The strain off of Bo-Katan.
Yep.
And a damage off of Bo-Katan.
Oh, okay. Perfect. And then that is going to be this turn done, and I'm going to refresh my deck. I actually am going to spend my last force, and we're just going to do a force jump right over here to make sure somebody is holding this back point.
Sounds like a good idea.
And that'll be all my force. Priority objective is going to be Asajj's.
Okay.
Come take it, big boy. With
if anyone could do it.
I don't know if I gave her a landing point, though, to be honest.
Maybe.
So Ahsoka's waking up.
Ahsoka's waking up, and she's choosing violence. We're going to take a movement action.
Okay.
Head right down to here.
Yeah. Now, normally, what would happen is you would take 2 damage from No Mercy from the Super Commandos, but because you're staying engaged,
yes,
you're not going to lose that,
which is awesome for me.
And now you're engaged with my B1s, which I mean, yeah, they got this.
They got this.
They got this.
This is going to be 6 die because I'm staying on Chien reverse grip.
All right, I got 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll block nothing.
Nothing? Cool.
No, my expertise is a no show.
2 expertise is 2 strikes, so I get 4 going through. Let's hit you with a total of 4 damage.
Did you get your recovers?
I did, yes.
You got 2 recovers, okay.
So 4 damage. I'm going to shove you twice. Cool beans. I think you hit that rock twice.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. Actually.
Oh?
Nope, you can shove me this way.
Oh, then let's do it.
All right. So shove number 1. We'll put the B1s over there. Do you want to follow up?
No, I do not.
Okay. And shove number 2?
Yes.
Actually, no. Don't do shove number 2.
Because that would put you on
I'll have protection, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep just shove number 1, but I also got 2 recovers, which is going to be 2 more damage coming off of Anakin.
All right. How much had I put on him at one point?
You had, I think, 6 or 4 on him.
I don't feel so bad about that then. Yeah. So that's going to be Ahsoka all done, it looks like.
Yeah.
Do you want to force speed at all?
No, that costs 2 force, and
because we also don't know what points are going to be active.
You know what?
And I am currently still on this point.
Yeah, I might actually do that second shove on you.
Okay. Don't care about the extra point of... Oh, am I? Yeah, I am going to be on the point.
But that does let me follow up, which I think might put me on that back.
Well, you could have done... do the recovers come before or after?
The recovers come...
you
after the first shove, but before the second.
Okay.
Or no, the shoves are all first. Or it's after the first shove.
You got a shove, 2 recovers.
Oh,
yeah.
I got 3 through. Yeah.
So your recovers still go through, and then you can follow up on your second shove. Yeah.
I got 4 through, correct?
Yeah, you got 4 through.
I'm stupid. I have a jump. I definitely make it onto this point.
Okay. Yeah, and then in this way, if this point becomes active, then you're in a good position going forward. And you'll score 1.
Yep.
And get some momentum. But that is going to be the struggle on my activation.
Yeah.
Priority objective is going to be Asajj's point again.
Yep.
And we are going to top deck the Shatterpoint card. We're going to spend 1. We're going to shuffle it back in.
Alrighty.
Instead, we're going to get the B1s.
Okie dokie.
At B1s, I guess we're just going to take some pot shots. Oh, man. I want to be able to shoot Anakin with both, but I can't combat AI protocols them. So I guess I'm going to do that into Ahsoka here.
Okay.
So you know what? I got a reposition on 2. So I'm actually even going to do I focus and roll 9 dice into your 7? Oh God, now I don't know. All right, I'm getting gutsy here because I'm winning the struggle anyway. So, yeah. So we're going to focus as well. We're going to start shooting with this one right here into Ahsoka. Okay. So 9 dice. I got my crits there that I needed. And that's going to be 1 more strike there.
2 expertise is 2 blocks, and a crit becomes a strike.
Okay, so you're blocking 4. So 2 go through, so I got my reposition. 2 damage goes through, and I will. I'll just move right over to here.
Okie dokie.
With that one, and now I'll shoot with the other one here, and see what I can't do. Not awful. Just another strike here. For me.
3 expertise, same as before. 2 more blocks and a crit to a strike, so...
2 go through?
Yep.
So, once again, 2 damage and a reposition. So, I got what I was looking for.
Yep.
And then Combat AI Protocols is going to trigger. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the strain on you.
That makes sense, and I really don't like it.
Yeah, so we'll put the strain on you. And that will be the B1's done, and that's going to be the struggle all done, because I'll score 3.
Yep.
And we are good to go. Moving into the third and final struggle.
We've got hack the security network. Now, this is a question.
So,
I'm getting 2 of them either way.
You're getting 2 of them either way. This one over here, I do have super command. I think you go down the center.
That's what I think as well, because I get this one.
It's harder for me to take your back point.
It's harder for you to take my back point, and I am thinking, if I go this way, I have to fight B1s to get a point, and if I go this way, I have to fight Maul to get a point.
Oh, then go this way. Yeah, clearly go that way.
Down the middle.
Down the middle it is. Priority objective.
It's gonna be...
that's B1's point.
Okay, so I've got a target.
You got a target. So if you could pull the 5-0 first.
What about the Shatterpoint?
For the 5-0 first? Sure. Anakin is just going to mess these droids up, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, if I go with Anakin, he won't actually be on the center point.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Is Kalani awake?
Kalani is not awake. No.
The 501st are on this point, though.
The 501st are on the point. So, yeah, Anakin's actually... The only downside about Anakin is you won't trigger his ability to get extra...
No, but I will start off very strong going into this struggle, and I think I'm okay with that.
Starting off with 4 points into the struggle? Yeah, that's not too shabby at all. That's actually going to be a really hard one to come back from.
Yeah.
So, Anakin?
Anakin's up.
All right. So, he's just going to walk over and punch?
Yep. Head right on over here.
Yes, sir.
And begin the punching.
Begin the punching. I have 3 dice, sir.
I'm going to have 8 when I flip back over to Gemso.
You need 3 successes. That's all. Oh, my. But I think you got some crits on your...
2 expertise is going to be 2 crits.
Yeah, so you
crits.
got your crits. I'll block 1. You get 4 successes through.
Cool.
So, I am down.
You are down. You are also going to...
Oh, I have protection, sir.
4 going through?
I don't think it matters.
No, I still hit you with
I think you
5,
do
6, 7, 8.
Oh, you do 8?
4?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have protection, sir.
Fair point.
Yeah, so I am down. Down. You're going to flip that point for sure.
I'm definitely going to flip that point. Is there a landing point from this ingress point, do you think?
It should be. Yeah. Do you have a jump?
I do have a jump, yeah. So I'm only going to hit you with a strain, but I'm going to jump, hit that ingress point, and stay on this point here.
Oh no, a strain on my B1s. But yeah, that's huge. That's because that's going to get you a
very
momentum.
Strong start. A momentum.
And on top of that, I believe all Galactic Empire characters get to make a recover.
No, that's when I wound a primary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just when they wound someone.
No.
So yeah, you'll score 4.
And gain a momentum and start very strong.
Very strong start, yeah. Priority objective is going to be the B1's point. So
Formerly.
that's actually it's Ahsoka's point now. And we got Asajj. I don't like Asajj on this one, so I'm going to spend a Force Reserve and Kalani. All right, so Kalani will activate. He's going to make his droid buddies move around a little bit. So we're just going to do this. We'll get rid of that because they've moved.
Yeah, they move. They take the damage. Oh, no.
They take the damage. Kalani himself is going to get out of engagement range.
So he's going to take a move action. Yep.
Yeah, of Anakin there because I don't win that fight at all.
I think it's a fair fight.
And we're gonna shoot Anakin.
Okay.
And we're gonna be rolling 8 dice here because of his concentrated firepower, which is really kind of cool. So you got ahead of yourself. You rolled some dice there.
Yeah, I rolled too quickly. I'm too eager.
Not exactly what I wanted to see there. That's just going to be an extra crit going through here.
Okay. My expertise is a block and a crit to a strike. So a block 4.
Stop doing that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3 damage and a shove.
Okie dokie.
So the shove is actually what I needed, though.
Yes, that gets me off the elevation of that.
Yeah. So the shove puts you down to there. Oh, were you? Oh no, I was exposed.
Yes.
Yeah, Kalani was exposed. So that would have peeled off because they woke up. Yeah. That's also going to trigger combat AI protocols.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to apply. You have 5 damage on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is very, very tough here. I got to think about this. We're going to strain you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to strain you, and then we're going to spend 2 force, and we're going to do a tactile network.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wonder here. I wonder if we can actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dash this guy
up the ingress point.
Up the ingress point.
That's pretty
so
smart.
I can take a 6-die shot into Anakin instead of a 6-die punch you in the face thing. Better expertise, right?
Yeah.
Oh, not bad. You're blocking 3.
Blocking 3 and a crit to a strike.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that crit mitigation is killing me all game. So I'm just going to do 1 point of damage to you.
Okie dokie.
Nothing really fancy there. But that is putting Anakin in danger range there. I will score, sadly, just 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, that might be the game.
Depending on the
depending on what happens here. So we'll see what happens. Priority objective is going to be the
Kalani's
center.
point.
So yeah, you gotta deal with Kalani here.
And I think Anakin might be able to do it.
Great. All right. And this is going to be the game-winning move right here. Unless you completely and totally whiff your attack.
So I can't actually do it in one jump. So I do have to take a move action.
You take 3 damage.
Yep, we're going to walk right over to here.
Then you'll jump up.
Jump up.
Yeah.
And we're flipping over to his defensive side because as much as I love murder, I just need 1 shove to actually win the game.
Yeah.
So we got 7 cool die for you.
All right, 7 fails. 7 fails. I see some crits there, so
no crits.
Your expertise.
But my expertise.
Oh, it's no crits.
No crits on this side.
But I can't block more than 3 defense here.
Yeah.
So, which I mean, I'll block 3, but yeah.
So 2 go through, which is going to be 4 damage and 2 shoves.
And the shove is exactly what you needed there.
Gets you off this point, which means, because the B1s are down, you score all 3 points for a total of 4.
And that is going to be the game right there. So it's going to be a Republic victory. There we go. So end of the game, the Republic will take the third struggle, take the game. Unfortunately, at the end there, you got some good flops on there, and back-to-back Anakin draws are very difficult to deal with.
Oh yes,
just in general here. And Asajj was not who I needed to see there. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. A nice little core game experience for anyone who might have picked up the box for Christmas there. Now, something else we always do if you're new here, we have a second series here, the Meditations, where we're going to have a quick chat about the game. So hopefully you join us over there, and we'll see you next time. Happy wargaming.